big trouble for the San Francisco 49ers as all 22 of the Eagles starters are set to play. Are you ready for the NFC Championship game?
You want a war? You're going to get one.
What was that? He had enough time for one more play. He had an opportunity to win that game at the end. But the referee screwed us. The brother screwed us. I'm upset, but the brother screwed us.
At least they fought back and tried.
Only Cowboys game.
You literally.
The brother screwed us. The brother screwed us. Yeah, we had one man opportunity for one more play.
Dallas still stinks. King Dingbat here, and we are just 2 days away from the NFC Championship game when the Eagles take on the big bad San Francisco 49ers. Oh, we're supposed to be so scared, but we're not. We're not shaking. We don't shake at all. Now, the Eagles are going to have all 22 of their starters ready to play, which is a huge deal. Now, before we get into it, if you're new to the channel and you like the content, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe to the most censored, most throttled Eagles content creator in all of the internet. And the only way to break out of that censorship is to hit that like button and subscribe. And if you've been subscribed for a while, thank you so much for all your support. You know what to do. Double check. Double moonwalk check. Make sure you're still subscribed. You got notifications turned on. This is NFC Championship game. You can't miss anything that comes out. And we're going to be streaming both games this Sunday. You don't want to miss it. Now, as I was saying, we got huge news today that the Eagles have all 22 of their players, all their starters, 22 of their starters set to play. Get this. Avonte Maddox toe removed from the injury report as all 22 starters are set to play versus the 49ers. Avonte Maddox was listed as a full participant at practice today. Lane Johnson was also a full participant today. Eagles will have all their starters ready to go Sunday for the NFC Championship game. That is huge news. Huge news, because to me, in my opinion, going up against a rookie quarterback that everybody's telling me, hey, Philly, you got to be scared of Brock Purdy. Be scared of Brock Purdy. You got to be scared of Brock Purdy. And I'm like, I ain't shaking. I ain't shaking on no rookie. Okay? I'll give the rookie the proper respect. He's done a great job. But you mean to tell me I'm supposed to believe this kid's going to come in having played 2 road games in his career in the NFL, his short career in the NFL, he's going to come into Philly, the NFC Championship game, and he's going to beat the Eagles? I don't think it's going to happen. I think he's coming in to a buzzsaw, okay? And I see all the stuff where they got the Brocky thing going on, and they put the 49er shirt on a Rocky statue, all that kind of stuff. I don't care about any of that. All I care about is double moonwalking that ass on Sunday. And that's exactly what the Eagles are going to do, okay? Believe me, I know. Everywhere I go, people see me. And they go, well, when they're not asking me for their autographs, right? Because they'll usually come out, hey, Denzel Washington, can I have your autograph? And I'll have to explain, I'm not Denzel Washington. I just look like him. You know, but people see the Eagles gear and I'm out, and they're like, you guys are going to give 49ers a rough time. And then every once in a while you see 49ers fans going, we got you this weekend, we got you. Where I live, there's about half 49ers, half Raider fans, okay? It's kind of split. And then, of course, you get Cowboy fans, which they're everywhere. They're like cockroaches, I don't know. But you get them too. But I think this game, I really do. I really think this game is the perfect game for the Eagles. And after the Eagles win this game on Sunday, they will get no respect. You want to hear, every time the Eagles play somebody and win, there's an excuse. Then we're going to play somebody else, and it's like, we haven't played that team. Wait till this week when you play that team. Then we destroy that team. It's like another excuse. There's always excuses. So I'm sure after we beat the crap out of the 49ers, I'm sure the excuse is going to be, well, you beat a rookie quarterback. What do you expect? Don't say that to me. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it, okay? All I heard is how great the 49ers are all year. Now, I know they're a pretty good team. Their roster is good across the board. There's no question about it. But I really think that the big factor in this game is going to be the difference, is going to be the quarterback. The quarterback is going to make the big difference in this game, okay? When I look at the San Francisco 49ers, and I look at their defense, right, I think of Bosa. Bosa, he's a beast, 17 and a half sacks, whatever he had this year, probably Defensive Player of the Year. There's Bosa, and then there's who? There's some guys, decent guys, but when you look at the Eagles' defensive line, it's Haason, Reddick, Brandon Graham, Josh Sweat, Javon Hargrave, all 10-plus sacks. Okay, we keep coming at you in waves. And when I look at the 49ers, I look at Bosa and that defensive line going up against the Eagles' offensive line. Eagles have the best offensive line in football. Matter of fact, I'll say this. I believe the Eagles have the best offense and defensive line in football. Okay? You don't get 70 sacks without good reason, okay? But I think the Eagles' offensive line should be able to neutralize the 49ers. Now, Bosa may get his sacks. He may get his pressures. No doubt about it. It may happen. That's where Jalen Hurts and his legs are going to be killing. It's going to kill the San Francisco 49ers. Somebody brought this up to me. They said the 49ers lost to Chicago. They lost to Atlanta. They also lost to Denver. All three of those teams have quarterbacks that have the ability to run the ball when need be. Okay? The Eagles may perhaps have the best guy. Okay? Because our guy can not only run, but he can throw. Okay? So I look at it, and I think the Eagles' offensive line is going to match up well with the San Francisco 49ers' defensive line. I think the legs of Jalen Hurts is going to help a lot. Also, I've heard a lot of teams say, or a lot of people say to me, the Eagles can't run the ball against this defense. This is the number one rushing defense. This is the number one defense against the run. You can't run on them. And then the Eagles go out and run on them. Until I see a team actually stop the Eagles' run game, I won't believe it. So I feel like the Eagles will be able to move the ball. Even though they're ranked, number 2 in terms of versus the run, I still believe the Eagles will be able to run the ball when need be. Now, the 49ers are 20th against the pass, and I think this is where they're going to get killed, because I think Devontae Smith and A.J. Brown are going to have huge monster games. I mean monster games, okay? I think that both A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith will both have over 100 yards receiving this game. I really do. And, I think the Eagles, even though the 49ers, I don't want to take anything. I'm not trying to disrespect the 49ers. I'm just telling you what I think. The 49ers have a good defense. I think their defense will hold them in it for a while. I do, but it's only a matter of time before the Eagles' offense breaks through. And I think the Eagles can score points, okay? Where I think the problem for the 49ers is going to lie in the game is going to be on offense. Their offense versus our defense, okay? The number one goal for the Eagles, the number one thing you have to do is stop the run. You have to stop the run. You have to stop McCaffrey. Listen, I would bring man up in the box. I would sell out on the run. I would do it. And I would play everything short. So I play against the run, stop the run, and then I'm going to stop the short pass. I want to stop the short pass, those quick slants to Debo, the wide receiver screens to Debo. I want to take that away from Brock Purdy. I want to take those little intermediate passes away from Brock Purdy. The short to intermediate pass, take it away from him. Sell out on it, okay? Bring guys up. Do it. Basically have one safety back. I don't care. You've got to dare Brock Purdy to throw the ball downfield. Dare him to make the throws downfield. Challenge him, because I think he can't do it. I think in those moments, he's not going to be able to do it. Especially if you're bringing heat, you're bringing pressure, you're getting to him. Okay? This is a different animal that he's going to go up against. He is not going up against the Dallas Cowboys pass rush. Okay? He's going up against the Philadelphia Eagles pass rush. 70 sacks this year. Reddick, Brandon Graham, Javon Hargrave, Josh Sweat, they come in waves, and they just keep coming and coming and coming and coming and coming. Pause! You know what I'm saying? But they do. And so I think if you take the 49ers run game away from them, and you take the short pass away from them, which is what they're going to want to do. They're going to want to run the ball. They're going to want to have these quick little slants to Debo, wide receiver screens to Debo. Everything's going to be short. They're going to want to put themselves in 3rd and 2, 3rd and 1, 3rd and short. Make it easier for Brock Purdy. But if the Eagles take that short passing game away, take that running game away, and really challenge Brock Purdy to have to throw downfield, make it where the only place you can go is downfield, challenge him, I think he's going to have a hard time. He's going to have to hold the ball a little longer. He's going to have to wait a little longer, and the pass rush is going to come. I bring the blitz. I stay aggressive. If the Eagles stay as aggressive as they did when the Eagles played the Giants, they're going to win. They're going to win. If you're a 49ers fan, what you want to see is McCaffrey run the ball, Mitchell run the ball. You want to see these guys run the ball, eat up the clock, have 7-8 minute drives where you're keeping the Eagles' offense off the field. That's what they want to do. If you look at the games the Eagles have lost this year, to Washington, New Orleans, Dallas, right? They lost 3 games. If you look at all 3 of those games, especially in the first half, the other team held the ball way longer than the Eagles. Washington it was over 20 minutes in the first half. They had the ball. Same with the Saints. And then Dallas was up there as well in the first half. If you're the 49ers, you got to run the ball. You got to get in the third and short. You got to take the pressure off Brock Purdy. You got to kill clock, keep that offense off the field. Because if the Eagles do what I think they're going to be able to do, they're going to score points. And for me, and from an Eagles perspective, once the Eagles go up 13-0, 14-0, something like that, basically, 49ers are going to have to go to throw now mode. Will they stick with the run? I think you want to put it in the hands of Brock Purdy to win. And listen, you challenge Brock Purdy to go deep. You challenge him to go long. If he does it, and he makes the passes, and he does everything he is supposed to do, if he does everything, tip your hat to him. Tip your hat to him. Say, hell of a game. He did what he was supposed to do. I don't think he's going to do it. I think he's a rookie. I think the moment is going to be too big. The pressure is going to be on. The crowds are going to be too loud. And I think he's walking into a buzzsaw. I think Brock Purdy will throw 2 interceptions this game. And I have the Eagles winning this game 34-13. Did I stutter? 34-13. Did I stutter? 34-13. 34-13. I'm saying it. I think the Eagles are going to run away with this game. I think it'll be close to the first half, broken open in the second. I think the Eagles' passing game is going to go off on the 49ers. They will run the ball well enough to do what they have to do. But the problem for the Niners is going to be the Eagles are going to stop your run. They're going to take away your short passing game. And Brock Purdy is going to have to beat him downfield with his arm. And it's not going to be able to happen. That's why I have the Eagles winning 34-13, going to the Super Bowl. We're smoking stogies. It's going to be awesome. You know what I'm saying? That's what I expect. Now, who are the Eagles going to play in the Super Bowl? That's a great question. Great question. I'm going to say, see, I'm back and forth on this game. When I look at the Chiefs and the Bengals, because under normal circumstances, the Chiefs losing to the Bengals last year, they're at home. If Mahomes is 100% healthy, I think I'd take Kansas City Chiefs. But because of his ankle and not knowing how hurt he's going to be, I'm going to take the Bengals in upset. I think the Bengals beat the Chiefs. I will be streaming the game along with the Eagles. We're streaming both games on Sunday. But I got Bengals winning, and I got the Super Bowl is going to be the Philadelphia Eagles and Cincinnati Bengals. How wild of a Super Bowl is that? Eagles, Bengals. That should be absolutely a fantastic game. That's what I see happening. Those are my predictions for Sunday. We will see. I will have a Philly Shakedown tomorrow. Maybe a video or maybe not. I'm not sure yet. We may just do the Philly Shakedown preview tomorrow. But I'm excited. I cannot wait. It's going to be hard to sleep this weekend. That's for sure. With that said, take care. Talk to you later. Of course, don't be a dingbat. And remember, it's how we vision. We're all just living in it. So I would like you guys to meet a kitten we call Dak. This is Dak. Say hi, Dak. This is Dak. And the reason why we call this kitten Dak is because this kitten, every time it gets on the nipple, starts choking. It chokes. And the only person that I know chokes more than this kitten is Dak Prescott. So the kitten is named after Dak Prescott because he chokes. Denzel Washington out.